Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Stuart Pearce says Manchester United star lacks real personality. Stuart Pearce has accused Marcus Rashford of lacking personality and hopes the forward's omission from England's Euro 2024 squad will serve as a wake-up call. Following a career-high 30 goals across all competitions in 22-23, Rashford was brought back down to earth with just 8 goals in 43 appearances last season. The 26-year-old was a passenger for large portions of the season as United slipped to 8th in the Premier League table, though he did grab a goal and an assist as the Red Devils won the FA Cup. Even so, that was not enough to convince Gareth Southgate that Rashford deserved a place in his squad for this summer's European Championships. That's despite the forward being capped 60 times for the Three Lions to date, scoring 17 goals and featuring at 4 previous major tournaments. Former England and Nottingham Forest left-back Pearce hasn't held back in his assessment of Rashford's omission for the Euros. The ex-Man City boss accused Rashford of lacking personality and hopes he can use this setback to get his career back on track. You talk about Marcus Rashford. The last caller turned around and said it could adversely affect him. I think it should be a wake-up call to this kid. The talent that he has got. I have watched him at United, and every once in 6 games he goes and does something. He gets you off your seat, he cuts inside and scores a wonderful goal. You think you are one of our most talented players. You should be leading this squad, and you forced the England manager to leave you out of the squad because of your form. This is going to be harsh of me to say. He lacks real personality on a football pitch to grab his club side and take them to where they should be. He has been there since he was a kid, grab the club by the scruff of the neck and lead the club. That's the age he is at the moment. Fabrizio Romano says Erik Ten Hag's future 50-50 at Man United. Man United are yet to make a decision over the future of their manager Erik Ten Hag, but the Premier League giants are expected to do so this weekend as their end-of-season review enters the final stages. Romano said the following: "This weekend is a very intense one behind the scenes at Man United, despite things being very quiet around the future of Erik Ten Hag. However, many things are happening. I'm told that Man United are still talking to the representatives of other managers as the future of Ten Hag is still not safe as of right now. The Manchester club are yet to make a decision on their Dutch coach and are taking their time to make sure they make the right move. There are many people involved in this, including the board and the new co-owners. The situation is still 50-50 as we wait for Man United to make their final decision. The decision is a huge one for the future of Man United as the Premier League club's new co-owners, NOS, look to take the Red Devils back to the top of the English game. Ten Hag is liked by the Old Trafford faithful, and winning the FA Cup this season has made cutting the Dutch star a bit harder. With several top coaches available at present, keeping Ten Hag at Man United would be a huge decision for the Red Devils owner to make, given the season the Manchester club have just experienced. United finished 8th in the Premier League, failed to defend their Carabao Cup crown, and were eliminated from the Champions League at the group stage, finishing bottom of their group. However, the biggest worry for fans of the club is that their team did not improve throughout the entire campaign, although there were factors that played a role in Ten Hag's team underperforming. The Dutch coach should have done better, which makes Man United's decision over his future very interesting. What Christian Falk has now heard about Tuchel and Man United job. The future of the Manchester United head coach role may have now become clearer. Christian Falk, reporting for the Daily Briefing, has now shared details of Thomas Tuchel's talks with Sir Jim Ratcliffe over the role in question. The German tactician, formerly of Bayern Munich, finds himself a free agent after a mutual agreement to step down from his position with the Bavarian outfit. The journalist Christian Falk said the following: "According to my information, there was a secret meeting in Monaco last Tuesday between ex-Bayern coach Tuchel and the new Manchester United shareholder Sir Jim Ratcliffe. The British billionaire is said to have listened to Tuchel's vision for the future of United in order to explore a collaboration for the upcoming season." Bild had recently reported that Ratcliffe was the driving force behind United's efforts to get Tuchel. Tuchel's performance at Chelsea, with whom he surprisingly won the Champions League in 2021, is said to have greatly impressed the billionaire. The opportunity to land a bona fide winner in Thomas Tuchel, a Champions League winner with Chelsea, doesn't come around often. The temptation is there for Sir Jam. The NOS frontman is leading the charge. The only question that remains: will he pull the trigger? Man United have emerged as a suitor for 17-goal La Liga star this summer. Manchester United are looking to add more quality and depth to their attacking unit this summer, and they have identified the Espanyol striker Joselu as an option. According to a report from Vigaches, Manchester United have emerged as a suitor for the 34-year-old attacker who has proven himself to be a useful squad option for Los Blancos on loan this past season. He was the key player for them as Real Madrid managed to win the La Liga title and the UEFA Champions League trophy. The experienced striker scored 17 goals in all competitions despite not being a regular starter for the Spanish club. The 34-year-old striker could have a similar impact at Man United as well. The Red Devils need more quality in their attack, and Joselu would be the ideal squad player for them. They signed Rasmus Højlund at the start of last season, and the young Denmark international has proven himself to be a quality signing. However, he needs more support in the attack. Joselu could be the ideal backup option to him. The Spaniard will look to make his mark in the Premier League if the transfer goes through. He has played in England before with Newcastle United and Stoke City. However, he failed to make his mark back then. It remains to be seen whether he can make a defining impact at Old Trafford. Real Madrid have signed Kylian Mbappe, and the French international will lead the line for the next season. Joselu will fall down the pecking order at the club if he stays on. It makes sense for him to move on. Los Blancos have an option to make his move permanent. It will be interesting to see if they decide to sign him permanently and sell him for a profit. If Man United can provide him with game time assurances, a move to Old Trafford will be quite attractive for him. They are one of the biggest clubs in the world, and the opportunity to play for them can be hard to turn down. Man United Chiefs expect the club to sign 21-year-old target this month. Manchester United are keen on signing Jared Branthwaite from Everton this summer. They are keen on signing the highly rated central defender who has been a key player for Everton this past season. The 21-year-old has established himself as one of the finest defenders in the league, and he should prove to be a quality acquisition for Manchester United as well. Rafael Varane has left the club upon the expiry of his contract, and he will need to be replaced advocaatly. Branthwaite is one of the finest young defenders in European football, and he could develop into a star for Manchester United. The Red Devils will have to tighten up defensively if they are serious about competing for trophies next season. Signing a talented young defender would prove to be a wise decision. Branthwaite is likely to be an expensive acquisition, but he would be a long-term investment, and he could justify the outlay in the long term. According to a report from Liverpool Echo, Manchester United Chiefs are now expecting to get the deal done before the end of this month. Everton will have to balance their books and raise some funds through sales in order to comply with financial regulations. They have already been handed multiple points deductions this past season, and they will not want to be in a similar position next year. It will be interesting to see if Manchester United can take advantage of the situation and sign the 21-year-old in the coming weeks. It's fair to assume that the young defender will be tempted to join a big club like Manchester United. They are one of the biggest clubs in the world, and they could provide him with the platform to compete for trophies next season. Branthwaite has proven his quality with Everton, and he needs to take the next step in his career in order to improve as a player. Man United set to return with improved offer for 19-year-old midfield target. Manchester United want to sign Joao Neves from Benfica this summer. The 19-year-old midfielder is regarded as one of the finest young midfield prospects in European football, and his performances have attracted the attention of the Red Devils. The midfielder has a 120 million euros release clause in his contract, and Manchester United are looking to secure his services. As per Ebola, the Red Devils have already submitted an offer for the midfielder, but Benfica are not satisfied with the proposal. They are hoping to sell the player for his release clause of 120 million euros. Manchester United are expected to come forward with an improved offer in the coming weeks. It's no secret that Man United need a quality central midfielder who can control the tempo of the game and add creativity to the side. Neves would be a superb acquisition, but the reported asking price seems exorbitant. Manchester United will hope to sign him for a more reasonable amount, and it remains to be seen whether they can convince Benfica to lower their demands. The Portuguese outfit have a reputation for being a difficult club to negotiate. Neves is a world-class talent, and he could develop into a future star. He might end up justifying the investment in the long term, but he is certainly not worth 120 million euros now. Man United might not want to pay over the odds for the player. It will be interesting to see how the situation develops. The 19-year-old could form a quality partnership with Kobe Maino at the heart of the Manchester midfield. The Red Devils must look to improve their midfield unit this summer if they are serious about competing for trophies next season and securing Champions League qualification. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.